My name is Ruth Dunn, and I would like to share our mission. My mission, or our mission of Family Messiah Yahuah Assembly, is the deliverance of lives. My calling is to do whatever the Father has chosen me to do, to be instrumental in the deliverance of the lives of people. He's given me several dreams, and I'd like to share a couple of those dreams with you. The first one is out of darkness. I had a dream many years ago, I believe it was 1989. In this dream, I found myself in this place, and I was standing around in this place, and I was horrified at what I was seeing. There were souls, people who have died. They were all around me, thousands, millions. As far as I could see from the four corners, I couldn't see any walls because the place was so huge. These were people, the souls of people who have died. I can see the figure, that they had the form of a human being, and they were moving around. They were crying and weeping, dragging their feet, shuffling. They were like being tortured. They were sweating and gnashing their teeth, grinding their teeth while weeping. They could not stop moving. There was no rest. And I looked around, and they were all around me, as far as I can see in every direction. And I looked up and I said, "Oh, Father, please, I don't belong down here." And then I looked over to my left. Then I saw a stairway. A lit stairway appeared in this place. And I hurried to the stairway. And I walked up the stairway, and I was back on earth. And I looked around and realized I was out of that place and on earth. And then I woke up. When I awoke, I was so scared. I thought I had died and gone to hell. And I was sweating. And I said, "Father, please tell me that's not where I'm going to go." At that time, I was a good little Christian girl. I know I sinned in my life, but I was married and had children. I thought I was living a good life. Why was I down there? And I could not fall asleep. I needed answers. It was like I was appointed to go down there or appointed to die. So I asked him, "Please explain the dream. If I were able to walk out, why weren't they?" So it was like he gave me the stairway as a means of deliverance, that I could walk away from that place. And that meant that he was going to teach me something down the road. My course of life had to change. But then I said, "Well, why didn't the others walk out?" He said, "Because they were dead. I was still alive." Said, "You were alive, so you had your will. You still had your will." And then I was like, "Well, they don't have their will?" No. Once they died, their will was stripped away from them. Their will was taken away. So if I still had my will because I was alive, then I will walk away from there and change my life. But those who had already died, that had no will, they were under punishment because of the life they live, and there was no changing. It was like putting them in a computer mode, a certain mode to suffer and sweat and no rest for as long as he would have them to go through that. With no will, they couldn't do anything. If you have your will, if you will to stand, you stand. If you will to sit, you sit. If you will to do anything you want to do, you do it. You will to do it. But if you have no will, you can't do anything. So it's like I was alive, I walked away from it. He was telling me through that dream that he will provide a way that I would leave that which was commanded for me. He commands our punishment when we don't live the life he wills for us to live. If we're going to do our own thing and not going to live the way he said for us to live, we may have that particular punishment to be cast out into outer darkness and suffer eternally. Death is not the end. It's the beginning of another life. What he was telling me, that I'm going to walk away from that punishment and things will change in my life, and it did. This is our mission, the deliverance of lives. This is one of the dreams that I will be telling you. Thank you for listening.